Nice. All right. We got a black screen going, so let's fix that.
Let's go.
By putting on tabletop. And then is this way? That way. Alright.
Yeah, I'll wait until it says that you're in the game so I can just do the quick jump onto you.
Sure. I should be in the game.
That's the easiest way to do it. Oh, are you now?
Yeah.
But are you visible?
I don't know.
That's the question, I guess, right?
I
guess you can shoot me an invite.
Let me... There we go. You should be able to see me, and if I find you first, I'll shoot you an invite.
Love Steam. Steam's the best.
Yeah, honestly, they're very chill for what they let you do. Invite to game. There we go.
There we go. Ooh, where'd that pop up at?
Playtest cards. So let's see here.
Yeah.
Now, Zephyr, we wanted to update.
Yes, we did.
So let's do some of this. So he's once per turn.
Yeah, none of that BS the last time, that's for sure.
So
what's going on?
Do we want his
gameplay today?
movement ability to be once per turn?
Whose?
Zephyr.
Zephyr's movement once per turn.
I don't think it's as good as it.
I think that's on the docket now.
No. I was just looking at the card.
What's that? It's our Kickstarter coming out. Well, ours. A lot of ours. It's a big team of us working on it.
It's ours.
It's dropping on the 30th. It is ours, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just the newest person on the team, so it's still one of those things where it's like even though it's been a year, hey, let me have it. Yeah, we're going to be playing some gameplay of it again today. It's kind of the thing that I'll be doing here for a while. Since
comes out almost a week.
I don't be streaming, so it's what we'd be doing.
Crazy thing is almost a week.
It is almost a week. Holy hell. Alright, that's fair. I guess I'm red again.
Sure.
Of course, we're using Tabletop Simulator, which is the easiest way for us to play this right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait until we have a few better options than just Tabletop Simulator. But hey, in-person games is where it's going to be at.
Okay. So let's see what else. We wanted to look at Sylvia, our forest mother.
Do you have a permanent link for the Paragon Discord, by the way?
I believe I
keep doing all the things.
I believe I do.
Awesome.
Let's see, Paragon general link.
I got it. We're good. I'll post it in our chats.
Sick.
I'm on it today.
Okay. Works for me.
That's why I don't have anything.
Oh.
What? You didn't hear nothing? Alright, this should work. So, we'll go over the rules when we start to play the next round, but if you want to go ahead and join the official Discord, you guys can jump in to that right there.
Honestly, if you want to.
From there, you guys can get some games in with some other people, get some games in with us. We'll be doing a ton more stuff for this coming up since it's launching on the 30th. And going forward, we have weekly playtests that we're going to be doing with the community up until release as well. And a ton of stuff up there, the rules and all the other stuff. If you want to look at it a little bit more granularly, we have quick play guides up there. However, for the in-depth, super big rules that, we'll get to once the game is fully released as well, those will be out at that time. Until then, just play with the quick play rules. But we will go over everything that you need to know as soon as we start.
You can go over it while I mess around here if you want. You want to grab one of the decks and start explaining the rules and stuff?
In the background too. You're just trying to throw me under the bus. I see.
Yeah. Because I'm just
Here's the link for
updating the decks. So we had a couple changes.
Well. See, I'm being the robot today. I'm doing all the posty things for us. That's the actual Kickstarter page. We're almost at 2,000, so that means you should go over there and follow it as well. So that way we get even closer to 2,000. That'd be awesome. Free to do so. There's no reason not to. Just go over there, poke the little button, make me happy.
Yeah, no reason not to. Agreed.
No reason not to. Look, if you're already here, you're already saying hi to me. You might as well go over there and poke it. I'm just saying. Other than that, how you guys been doing? All right. I can look over here at the deck stuff. I guess I'll choose my deck as well. Can I do that now? Or are you still stuff for a while?
I'm just trying to remember exactly what got changed.
What's up, Snowy?
I know this needs to get changed because.
Oh yeah, you didn't edit this one. Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
okay,
there's.
So you still need to mess with Sylvia stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still trying to remember the other stuff we did because like I updated it in here and then I didn't update it on tabletop.
I mean, tabletop lags behind our main design for a while, so it's kind of fine.
Yeah.
Just to see what we were working on before we actually made it final, which is, hey, you get to see part of the process. I mean, this is the whole thing. If you guys have questions about the game, you want to know what we've been doing, how we've been working on it. I mean, I don't even know what all the cards necessarily do perfectly in my head anymore, just because of how many iterations some cards have gone through.
Oh, I know. So funny.
It's a good thing we have a big master sheet of all this stuff to go through. But yeah, Snowy, what's been good? It's been a while since I've seen you. And if you're wondering what we're doing as well, just the same as Tate did, it's Paragon stream. We're really close to just a little over a week out from actually launching the game. So we're just playing on Tabletop Simulator since this is the quickest way to do so. You're just lurking? Yeah, I'm glad to see you here too. So hey, just go ahead and chill back, chillax. If you want to see some of the cool artwork that we've been working on, all the cool stuff that we have going on, it's all gonna be just here chilling. All right. Well, can I grab a deck now?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I think ultimately, whatever we run into, we'll do it. We'll play it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. All right. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
yeah,
6.
So
my usual random.
I got 2.
6. So I'll take a Sylvia.
You are really liking Sylvia. All right. Out of the remaining ones.
Random roll, sir.
Alright, I'll clone Sylvia.
Been share my Ko-fi to help out? Yo, thanks. If you want, you should totally share the link to our Kickstarter that's coming out. We're close to 2,000 people signed up on it. If anybody else wants to join in there, it's free to do so, and it's helping us out by showing us that you guys, into what we're doing.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to be posting a ton of free material for people to use and play outside of stuff. So if you can't support the Kickstarter when it does launch and you still want to play the game, you still want to do stuff, there's going to be a ton of free ways to actually still play, as well as proxy it and do a whole bunch of other stuff with higher res scans that we'll be releasing. So, yo, definitely check that stuff out. Yo, thanks for the bits. All right, so for those of you who haven't been here for our other streams when we went over all of this stuff, this is Paragon TCG. I've talked about this a few times in the past, but man, that was a year ago and things have quickly changed. So I've been AFK for a while. I just got a root canal literally yesterday for people. I know that's sometimes too much, but I've been having crazy problems going on lately. So I took a little hiatus from streaming, but we're back now and we're doing super fun stuff. This right here is the main card of any given deck. Our deck in particular is Sylvia Forest Mother. This is a Paragon. They are a very integral, important part of every deck, and they stay in a special little area called the Paragon Zone. This little area has their effects on front of them. She has 2 different abilities, which are going to be once on your turn, once per turn, you can create a 1/1 creature and advance. Advance is a simple mechanic that we have currently named as advanced, currently in trial form for a possible other word, but it'll stay advanced for the foreseeable future. 5 mana. When you play that cost, you get to flip your Paragon over, and they get to go over here into the combat zone, which you can see is a nice little grid of 4x4. And we'll get more into that in a moment, because that is the crux of the entire game, everything that's going on. We have, of course, our main deck, 40 cards, no more than 3 copies of each in them, so there's going to be that's going to be kicking on here, so we'll have this. Card backs also are temporary. We have actual card backs being added soon. This is just what you guys get to see for the playtest. But outside of our main deck, our Paragon, there's 2 very important decks also to consider. There's your mana deck, which is sculpted of different mana. This one just being a generic mana shard, so not too fancy right now. This is something that we'll see iterated on more as we get more into the game. However, starting out, they're all going to be basics. That's perfectly fine. But here's an even more interesting thing. So most games have some way of tracking a life, something like that, right? Some way to win. In our game, it is simply called Essence, and they're Essence cards. It's an entire separate deck, completely comprised of cards that you yourself have chosen in a specific order, I can speak, to give yourself a possible advantage in the way that you see fit. All 10 cards can be completely unique. You are confined to 3 copies of an individual card, just like you are in any of the other decks. However, since you do get to stack them, you choose the order that they are in, and as you take damage from your opponent's creatures or other effects, you will reveal a single essence card at a time, resolving its effects. This changes up the game dramatically, and if you are falling behind or getting your butt just completely kicked, hey, it might be able to save you, might be able to turn the game around in your favor, and, you know, if not, then at least you got to do something.
True.
It's an interesting part of the game, and I hope people really fall in love with this mechanic, because this is probably one of the things that I am most excited for in the game. Not that we're trying to make it you always have a comeback mechanic, but it, you know, it's nice to have a little something to lean on when you're falling down.
Yeah, agreed. And then, yeah, it feels very unique. So most life decks and things like that are cards out of your deck, or even if they are specifically designed to be life cards, our essence decks being able to be stacked or ordered however you would like is pretty nice. It's interesting. There's no random chance. Like, you know what I'm going to get next. Unless you forget,
Exactly.
and then it's random chance.
I'm going to take this quick moment because Bear is still...
Yep. Now I'm ready to go.
Fiddling around with things. I'm going to take these cards off to the side here, and we're going to organize them in a way that I see fit. Why does not go to my hand? There we go. All of them go to my hand, please.
You can draw them.
This is the way that we're gonna live our lives here.
You can just press 8. You hover over and press 8.
I know. There we go.
Boom.
There are my
Magic.
cards. Magic. It's amazing. All right, so we're gonna quickly and deliberately stack these in a way that will punish him the most.
Yay. I mean, wait.
That's the goal.
Right, I'm gonna stay zoomed in on Boaz here, just so that.
Oh, it's in my hand. It's fine. You're totally.
Aren't you putting them out of your hand?
I am. They're going onto the table in a very specific order for myself.
Yeah, and I can see them though. So.
Yeah, stop looking. You said you weren't looking.
That's what I said. You said, "Don't worry, they're in my hand." This is bad. This is not.
You're just supposed to roll with it, man.
No. It's fine. I wouldn't be able to remember them anyways.
And then we do this fun thing.
But yeah,
all right, so those are my 10 selected.
The decks we're playing with right now
are
our starter decks. There are 3 starter decks.
Mm-hmm.
Each one with their own little flavor. Comprised of actually all 6 of our domains all together, if you combine them all. Our domains are basically just a way to help theme your deck, to restrict the cards that are going in so not everybody can play everything. But it's ultimately just a deck builder's tool. And our domains are Chaos Might for Boaz over here. We got Zephyr at Ether Death. And then we have finally Sylvia the Forest Mother.
You're looking at these things, yeah.
She is our Life Order Paragon. So the symbols
we are both playing right now, right?
Nope.
I
I decided.
You switched to Boaz.
I switched.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, we could do the mirror, and I was like, oh, we'll show off more cards if we don't do the mirror. So
Yeah, we're probably only going to get 1 to 2 games in today, but that's fine. We're going to do what we can. But you got Boaz, which is a super awesome card that I've played probably the most throughout all of our testing, all the iterations that we've done, simply because I've just been the testing bully pin for him.
Yeah. You usually roll him. You roll him a lot.
I do.
At least
I like
recently
to
it's been
mix it up
Sylvia.
as much as possible. It is Sylvia. Sylvia is at least the live stream queen.
I guess
that's
so.
who we played most times. Yeah. So that's fine. All right. So shuffle your deck as normal. Most games do that. In our game, you start with a simple hand of 5. We do want to roll for who goes first before looking at our cards.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do a single die. High roll is not the way to go.
It might be.
Hey.
It might be.
Maybe we should roll 2 dice to mix it up more. There we go. I like that.
All right.
All right, I go first. Awesome. You do not draw a card if you go first. However, you get the advantage of going first, which is never a bad thing. You do get to resolve a mulligan of your choice, so you get to choose the amount of cards that you do not want in your opening hand, and you will place those cards off to the side for a moment. I'm going to go ahead and place some of my favorite cards off to the side, but it's okay. We'll probably see them again, and I'm going to go ahead and draw 3.
Oh, so much.
And that's a different hand.
Yeah.
I can't say it's a better hand. I can definitely say it's a different hand. And then you take the cards that you did not want from that mulligan, place them back into your deck, and you go ahead and shuffle those little devils away.
Yep.
Go into some Bob Ross moments there. All right. Easy openings for most games. A lot of the starter decks, because they are not necessarily trying to gun down your opponent, it's supposed to try and teach everybody a little bit how to play. It's not necessarily going to be the fastest out of the gate, unless you're Boaz over there.
Unless
you're terrified.
Yeah, which is funny because last time we tried to demo Boaz, it didn't work that way whatsoever.
You flopped a lot.
So
that's true. Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see if it goes a little better. I feel like I have better cards. So, all right.
All right, so I get 1 mana for the start of in my turn. It's a normal thing that we'll be getting all the way throughout the rest of the game. Every time that your turn starts, you're going to draw a card, and then you're going to unrest your mana and gain a mana. So I get my 1 mana here. I don't have much that I can do right now. You guys will see possibly some cool stuff happen here in a minute, but let's go ahead and say, Bear, it's your turn.
All right, so we will draw, and then we would unrest, and then we get 1. We will rest our mana shard, and we will play out a Goblin Trickster. So Goblin Trickster is a wordy card.
Broken card is the best way to say that.
We get to draw a card, discard a card. I'm going to discard this Goblin War Drum here.
Brutal.
And then I will pass. So creatures cannot attack the first turn they come in. Oh, creatures can attack the first they come in. Yes. They cannot strike an opponent. So there's a difference between those two terms.
So there's a difference between the two. Yeah, during your turn, you may select a creature that is in play and choose 1 of 2 performances that they may attempt, which is attacking creatures next to them, which is the attack. Once you've chosen one, you cannot do the other. And the other choice is strike. Striking is striking your opponent's essence, which is how you reveal the essence cards and ultimately win. So until we get to that moment, he's just played this little guy. I'm going to go to my turn. And the first part of the turn is always going to be draw. And this is kind of a fun little spot that our game has that's a little more unique and nuanced than other games. So in response to drawing a card, I'm also going to be resting my mana and casting something in response to that. In doing so, I may place down a creature that has Quicken. This is a very unique ability that most cards do not have, but ones that do are very powerful. It allows you to play at any time that you could. And this one is a little heroic sprite. This is a simple 1/1. However, it also has 2 health, and we'll hopefully be taking care of this nasty little goblin. All right, then you unrest your mana, and you gain a mana. So this is kind of one of the weird things where you can actually sneak in things at the start of your turn before you go unrest. Good thing to remember in case you don't want to get attacked during your turn. Yo, Car, what's going on? Is that Car? It is.
It's Car.
Yo, what's going on, man? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off the turn with playing a Cauldron. Simple token bonuses. Always gotta love them. gonna rest both of my mana. I'm not good at resting mana in Tabletop Simulator. This is not the preferred way to play, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And like I said, it's gonna be free on Tabletop Simulator, so no reason not to try it out. I'm gonna go ahead and play that, and then I'm gonna attack with my Heroic Sprite. With 1. So the diamonds around the creatures are the attack powers. So you can see the top, right, bottom, and left. There's a 1. Those are all indicating the attacks that it has. The bottom red colored 2 in the bottom left-hand corner is indeed its health. And the cost of the card is the upper blue-hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this little guy, who only has 1 health and is surely going to not live through this. However, he does have a nasty little trick up his hand.
Yep. So in response, I will activate Boaz's ability. I will discard a card from my hand, and I will give him +1/+1. So he gains +1 to all attacks and +1 to health.
So that's kind of crazy. That's until end of turn, so you're down 1 card. I thought I was going to lose a card here, which is if he does die, and this is the nasty little trick I was talking about, the target player that killed this thing gets to discard a card. So instead, you're going -1, which is that another drum? No, that's True Strike that you would down. Strike. Okay. Yeah. So you spend a card to save your card. I then now have the option, now that combat has resolved, nothing has died. This little Sprite has the ability to move away from things. However, you're going to have to discard another card in order to take my Sprite out. So I'm going to stay right here contesting your creature.
Okay.
Fun thing about attacking or striking another player is if you are contested, aka your opponent has a creature next to your creature, you cannot strike until that creature is moved. So your only option until that card is gone is, of course, to attack it. So I'm going to pass back to you since you spoiled all my fun. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Is it 8 max capacity for creature slots? No, you can play anywhere into the grid. So there's 16 altogether for you and your opponent to take up.
Up here, and he's got this goblin up here. So we can play anywhere on the board we want.
Yep. So we're going to draw a card. We are going to unrest and then get 1 active. And now what we're going to do, so let's see. Sprite's probably going to move around. And that's fine.
Oh, who knows? I don't think so.
So let's do this.
We're contesting. We got 2 health.
We'll
attack?
Yeah, we'll go to attacks. We'll attack you just in case.
Alrighty, you're attacking. You're dealing 1 damage. I have 2 health. Good luck with that. Would you like to do anything in response?
Nope. And then I will play out a creature.
Ooh.
When this comes in, it brings in another goblin with it.
So even if I move, I see the play now. I see the line. Oh, wow. Well, there is no escaping that. So I'm going to move just because I can. But I'm going to meet my fate here with this little goblin creature.
We'll attack you here.
Yep, I'll go ahead and do that. I need to move my deck in the correct order. Graveyard is underneath. I'm terrible at doing that. Okay.
You're all good. And then,
so that one's dead, and that was brutal.
Since I attacked with all my creatures that can, and these guys can't strike, I will pass my turn.
Alrighty, that's what we like to hear.
Yeah, and I probably do need to fix my Twitch link in my Discord. I haven't updated that in a long time. I was switching names for a while there.
Alrighty, I have 3 mana shards, which is nice. However, I wish it was a little better. We're going to have to do what we can do. Contesting your creatures is probably the correct choice. Alright, let's at least make you fight for this a little bit. We're going to go ahead and play this guy here. That's going to cost all 3 of my mana, so I'll rest all of those. This creature gives my other creatures +1/+1. That doesn't really matter here. The important part is I have attack 2 down, which I'm going to go ahead and assault this little goblin.
All right. So...
Or hobgoblin, actually.
I could, if I wanted to, try to pitch another card, but I'm actually...
You can go negative all you want.
I'm going to let it die.
All right. That's all I can do. Go ahead. Back to you. And I'm contesting 1 creature.
Draw, unrest. Get it. All right. So...
Or 100,000. There's no in between. Ooh.
We're going to start by playing an Odious Brute. When we play our Odious Brute, since we control another Odious creature, we get to draw a card.
Yeah, you do.
I will then attack 2 down into this guy.
Yep, that seems pretty good.
And then with the remaining 2, I will play another Legion Driver.
Gotcha.
Bringing in another one here, and then I will attack you for 1.
What is all this madness? Okay, so you'll take this one out, and now you have 2 creatures open for strike.
Let's start with our little goblin boy.
Yep, we'll go ahead and resolve our first essence of the day. Let's see, put a creature from your graveyard back into your deck. It's at the bottom, right? So we'll go ahead and put this little guy down here. I think I stacked my deck upside down. Usually that's a card that I save for the end, but you know what? It's fine. It goes there.
And then we'll attack you here. Let's see if it's another one.
If it is, then it's the truth that I did indeed stack it wrong. All right, another essence down and another thing that it does nothing for. I should have read this a little bit closer. This is the whole thing about this deck, is organizing it in the proper way to get the most out of it. And that was not it.
And now I will pass.
All right, you have a board.
Boaz doing Boaz stuff.
See last time.
This is what we.
this is what we yearn for. Oh, that's my card. Please go to my hand. Sometimes this game is a
definitely going full Zerg. And this is the quote unquote rush deck, or haste, or however you want to look at it. But basically,
it's doing its work right now. That's for sure.
Playing out a bunch of little guys, getting that damage in early. The problem with Boaz is if Jay over here is able to stabilize whatsoever, because these are all little guys, like 1 health, 2 health, 1 health, 2 health, 1. So it's like, if he can start either playing some multi-attackers out or being able to remove multiple stuff. The problem is Sylvia's deck isn't the best at playing either multi-attackers or getting a ton of stuff out quickly. But we will see.
Good at getting chunky boys.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to play 2, and we're going to play this lovely creature, which comes in and creates a 1/1 blight token, which I will gladly make and place right here.
Okay.
All right, and we're just going to try to contest the relevant crud out stuff. So I also have this really cool ability. On your turn, once per turn, you may create a 1/1 life domain token, so we're also going to do that as well. And I think we're gonna take the damage for a little while, so that way we can start building out the board. No, actually, you know what? This is free. He's free. It's free real estate. We'll just put him out there for fun.
Sure.
All right. I will use this guy to strike this little goblin next to him.
All right, you got him.
Gobble down.
Oh, this goes here.
And then I'm gonna use this one to strike this guy.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use this guy to strike this guy.
All right, you got him.
All right, sweet. Now that things are properly contested, you can't harm me anymore. That's a lie, but hey, we're going to live with it for now, so I'm going to go ahead and pass back to you.
All right. So let's do this in the correct order. We're going to draw.
Oh, I have all my mana tapped now.
And then
make sure we keep up on that.
We will get our unrested mana. So we have options.
We do.
I think you're not going to want to kill this guy necessarily, so I don't mind leaving him.
I've got no qualms against killing a goblin. We can be Goblin Slayer over here. What's up, Katie? How's it going?
So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to pay all 4.
Oh, terrifying.
I'm going to play out our
You just
Odious
looked
Captain.
into so many of these like little pumper dudes this time, didn't you?
Kind of. Okay. And then... So this guy's going to come on out. It will buff our Odious Legion Driver. We will attack the Legion Driver into the buffed token. Because right now he has a Cauldron, which is buffing all his tokens by 1.
Yep, yeah, I do.
And then I will use their attack to attack into...
I thought I was safe. This is a pain.
And then I will attack you here.
You mean strike, my good sir? That's
strike,
fine.
Yep.
All right, well, my creatures continue to be buffed. We're getting another health on them all for the end of turn, and hey.
And then I will pass.
All right, draw a card, and then unrest everything. So 5 mana is kind of the point in which Sylvia turns around a little bit. just because we start playing some bigger things,
Yep.
which we desperately need right now. 4 health. Who decided that was okay?
I think you did.
Really? It sounds like something I would do. Okay, that's fine. We can still deal with that just fine. We're gonna go ahead and use this goblin to start off the turn and attack through this guy.
All right. So when he dies, he forces you to discard a card.
I will discard this amazing spell, which is destroy an item.
I wish I had one of
normally
those
this
right
card is amazing to have. However, against you, you only really have a card that you've discarded already, and I don't really worry about you playing later. So we're just going to get rid of that now.
Yep.
And then we're going to... More creatures or stronger creatures are always the question to be had. So I think the answer is, as much as I want to kill this big thing, we can just contest it for another turn. So we're going to play... Whoop. First, we're going to pay this 3. Leave this 2 unrested. Sure. And we're going to go ahead and just put this guy into play.
Hey, another one. Nice.
Another one. Ooh, he only has 1 on that side. That has 2 health. I can't... Ooh, placing there's not good.
You could place
Not
it over
good,
next
not
to
good at
my
all.
captain if you want.
That seems even worse. You know what? Okay, hold on. We're playing for fun. I can take things back. Don't try this in real games, boys. But we're showing people the powers and different cards you can have options to. Yes, no copium. So we're gonna go ahead and play this card.
Yes.
When it enters, I draw a card. Very
quite
powerful
good.
skill.
Yep.
Yep, I will take that. And then it has 1 good attack, which is a 5. And we're going to go ahead and add this 5 into this little guy and take him out.
All right. Yes.
Did this discard a card? No? Okay.
Nope. It
I
wouldn't
would've
matter.
loved you to.
It wouldn't have
That's
mattered.
why you should have.
No.
All right, you have 2 creatures left. Go ahead.
All right. So we will start out. We will draw. We will unrest. We will get our mana. Now let's
go.
see. We got options.
I would hope so. How many cards do you have in hand? Ooh, I shouldn't have looked at that.
So we
That's
could
so many cards.
swarm that. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you
This thing
could.
has 5 health.
Yeah, it does. It does. You want to contest it for me?
No, I kind of want to kill it.
Nah, that seems a little too mean. I think you should have a bit more of a heart.
Let's start here. We'll play this guy out. Well, do I even care? Maybe we just start trying to race you.
That is a good possibility in your deck. I
yeah.
don't think that's a thing you should shy away from.
So we'll come down. When he enters, I draw a card since I still have a odious... Ooh, okay. Does that change things? Not 100%. So we'll go to attacks. I'll attack down into the token.
Alrighty, my little blighty token takes 2 and dies.
Let's
Seems pretty good. This being the odious creature that you had.
do
Card's so good.
2 to play out another one of these guys, bringing in another token.
Whoa, hold on. That seems unfair. This is too many cards, sir.
And then we will do 2, and we will put this guy here.
No chill. You just keep summoning people one after another. All right, and he has multi-attack. That's pretty brutal.
And so we have 2 that remain able to strike this turn. So I will strike you with our driver.
You fool. You've allowed me to move a creature.
That's fine.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you can move yourself into contest range. That's fine with me.
Yeah, everything's... Oh, wait. That guy hasn't attacked yet. But you're out of mana, right?
I am completely tapped out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and move this guy up here then.
Okay. And then I will attack you here.
All right. And
Ooh.
survey says...
Okay.
Ooh, look at the top
I'll
card
look
of
away.
that
I'll just zoom into Boaz. Let me know when I can look.
guy. Oh, that's actually a really good card. Ooh, I like that a lot. I'm going to go ahead and Oh, but there's so many better things we could draw into. What are we at? We're at 5 mana. I think as much as I love this card, I'm going to put it in the bottom. Okay. That's my final answer.
Okay. And then I will pass.
All right. Drawing a card. Yeah, hey, we take those. Not that we need it right now, but we'll take those. Gain a mana. We now have 6 mana. All right, which allows us to do quite a few things here. I think, however, we should start off with getting rid of some of the most problematic stuff on the board. That is definitely going to be... His attack, you may swap him. So he's just going to run away
Potentially.
like a little coward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's problematic. We're going to go ahead and use this anyways, and we're going to try to... Oh, wait, no.
It won't kill him. Yeah.
You would survive. We'll go ahead and attack this creature.
Okay. You got him.
We got him, boys.
Five into 2. It's a little rich for my blood to try to save.
We'll take those all day. And then I think I just need to get contesting as much as I can because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. And I don't need to be taking a lot of damage. So I have 6. I'm going to rest all 6 just because we're going to calculate the first 4 is going to come out with these guys.
Okay.
I'm going to play this right here. And we're going to then use the other remaining 2 mana to play another Cauldron.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Oh, actually, I lied.
Okay. Oh, you're going to make a Blight?
We're going to contest, yeah. We're going to play Blight here.
Okay.
We'll play Cauldron later. Using the ability of Sylvia, once per turn on your turn, you may create a 1/1 life domain Blight token, which is exactly what I'm going to do here because, A, that's just too good to not do. We're going to go ahead and use the newly summoned Protective Owlbear to attack 3 up into this little goblin.
Okay, you got him.
Hobgoblin down. And then we're going to use this little guy to attack this little guy.
All right, you got him as well.
So Twig Blight into Goblin. Well, that actually puts the entire board in parity. So everything's contested. I will pass back to you and hope for the best. Let's go.
All right. So
easy math, boys.
So let's do this.
We don't
right?
have to think too hard.
We'll draw. Oh, interesting. Then we will go up to 6 ourselves. How do we want to do this? Oh, we definitely want to do that. Okay.
What do you want to do? Don't say it like that.
I'm trying to
You
see.
definitely want to do? I don't know about that.
Because we could contest that. Actually, we can kill that.
I don't know about that. That doesn't seem great.
Okay.
Everything's contested. You don't need to do any more. You're doing too much.
So.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
You're resting it all.
So we're going to rest all 6.
I smell Cruv?
So we're going to play out a Cruv.
Why?
When Cruv enters, we can bring a odious creature with 2 or less from our hand into play. We will bring a good old odious Booyog over here.
Wow. You really just had to spike me there, didn't you?
So what we're going to do first... Oh,
yep.
I won't even... interesting. I won't be able to kill the owlbear token. Oh, wait, will I? We'll see. So we'll attack into the owlbear to start.
Alrighty. So you're attacking 3 from Cruv?
3 from Cruv.
Alrighty. Little guy goes away and cute little cub comes into play.
Alright.
Do I want to leave that there?
Yeah,
that's true. Come into play anywhere.
It does.
So let's go ahead and place it up here.
Alright. We will then use Cruv's other attack because he gets to perform 2 with multi-attack. So we will attack 3 here.
Yep, I still have 2 holding on.
I will then attack twice with Boss.
Alrighty, that kills him.
We will then pay... Let's see. Yeah. we'll do one attack with the Booyog into this. It won't die
Alrighty.
just yet.
I'm still kicking.
But then we'll use Booyog's ability to add one color or one floating, and then we will drop in a Trickster.
Wow.
We'll use
Draw a card,
Trickster.
discard a card.
Oh yeah,
Resolve
you're
its
right.
ability.
So draw a card. I will draw a card. I will discard True Strike,
That's fine with me.
and then we will attack into the Blight,
That is very bad for me.
and then I will attack you or strike you for 1. Yes.
It just keeps coming. All right, move a creature. You control the adjacent spot. You know, most of my creatures are currently retired from life, and I like this little cub. He's holding it out over here on the side of the field. So we're gonna keep that.
Yep. And then I will pass my turn.
All right, so you're still gunning me down like crazy, but I'm not out. I
Nope.
still have 4 essence left. We draw a card. We recover all of our other fun time stuff. We have add 1 mana. There we go. We are now at 7.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay, so we need to do as much as we can with as little as we have, and that's important. I just finally got this card. This card's amazing. However, isn't gonna do what we need it to do. So we're gonna just have to put out some other stuff here for a moment. Let's see. We can start with a Protective Owlbear. This costs 4. I'll rest that in just a moment, but I'm also gonna be spending a few more things, and we're gonna put this here. And then we're gonna immediately spend the rest of the mana. So I have 3 floating. We're going to spend that 3 floating on. This card might not be useful right now, but you know, it's better than just taking free damage later. So let's go ahead and put it down anyways. This at least makes you attack it or does something pleasing for me. So we're gonna go ahead and place this here. I get to gain 1 more mana. It does come in arrested, but hey, that means I'm gonna be up some mana next turn, which hopefully means I can do a lot.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go into attacks. So I think we'll use this guy to kill off the Booyog.
All right.
3 damage into that little guy. So
Yep.
go ahead and remove him.
Got Booyog.
My little bear could attack and does attack, but doesn't kill, so it doesn't matter. And I'll just pass the turn.
All
we do it
right.
because we can, not because we have to.
So let's see. We will draw. We will unrest, get ours. So we're up to 7 now. Now the question is, how do we want to play this?
How indeed. How indeed.
Do we just come out swinging?
Always a good option.
Because I feel like, as far as how efficient it would be, well, let's think about this.
Mm-hmm.
What do we want to clear up? The bear fighting this seems like a bigger issue than the Wellspring Wisp currently. Because you could buff the Wellspring Wisp, but I don't think you're going to.
Alrighty. We'll see about that.
So that means, do we want...
Hard choices, I know.
You know... Trying to see what would be most efficient for doing this. Because if I could clear out the owlbear...
A few cards that you're pondering over here. He's deep in the tank, boys.
Okay.
I think we got him.
I think I got it. I think I figured out what I need to do.
No, you don't. It's
So
fine.
I'll play a Cruv. When he enters, I will not use his ability.
Alrighty, no extra goblin for you.
We will go to attacks. I will attack the Protective Owlbear.
For 3, killing him.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I see what you have done here.
And then
does he have multi-attack?
He does.
Okay, so when that guy dies, I do get a little cub bear.
Yes, you do.
This is probably important, so I don't... Let's go ahead and contest another creature.
Okay.
So I'll drop... Oh, actually, I'm terrified. How much mana do you have left over?
1.
1? Okay, that's fine. We'll totally put him here.
Okay. Let's see. Now,
Ooh, this is getting spicy.
now do I just do the crazy play?
What's the crazy play? Oh, I see it, and you should do it. I love it. I love all of it.
Well, I can clear another one for sure.
How's it going, Ross? Yeah, you know, it's got some inspirations.
Okay.
That's definitely true. We are definitely huge fans of nearly every TCG out there, and I think, you know, everybody's inspired by something.
Yep. We're definitely inspired by it. Pretty much, like, my goal has been to play as many and all of the TCGs I possibly can, and I've been doing quite well at it. But let's do this. So I'll attack into the Wisp.
Yep. This little Wisp is now dead.
And then I will
multi-attack. I mean,
activate.
it doesn't even matter.
I'll activate Boaz's ability. I will pitch our captain. I will buff the Trickster.
His ability. Okay.
And I will attack here.
Oh, you're not going to use him to move. Okay.
No, I'm just going to clear the board.
Bear Cub down. All right. I see how it is.
Then I will strike you here.
Alrighty, 1 strike. So, yes, if you want to go ahead and one of us can drop a link to the Discord into the chat.
Yeah, you posted it up a little higher. I can throw it in.
Yeah, you go ahead and grab that again. In the Discord, you can find links to all the stuff to download it off Tabletop, so you can try it out for yourself. We are launching in a little over a week, so you'll be able to see the campaign go live. But we will keep updating different simulators for people to try it out who don't want to necessarily just wait for it to come out. You can get games in with all of your friends that want to play it. You can play with other people in the Discord. You can play with us during once a week. We're doing at least once a week. We're doing playtests with the community.
Yeah.
And as we stream more and more, it's not just gonna be me and Bear pummeling each other. If people want to take their chances and play us with some of the starter decks, we will do that on stream with you guys as well. So any way that you guys want to join in and have fun with us, go ahead and, you know, try that on out.
Yeah, and currently
so I get to
it is...
look at the top card of my deck and place it back in the bottom of any order, so I'm going to quickly do that.
It is available on Tabletop Simulator is the place to grab it. And then as far as once you're in the channels or in the Discord, you're going to want to go to Open Playtesting, and that will have the latest quick play instructions as well as the file that you need for Tabletop Simulator. And then feel free to have at it, play with your friends, check out the decks, read through the cards.
Yep. And we'll be updating the Tabletop Simulator even after launch, so that way people can continue testing, building, and playing with cards until they get the real cards in their hand, and even far after that too. So definitely, hopefully you guys all enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I love our art. Yeah, a lot. It's.
Oh yeah.
We've been working with some very talented artists. So.
Most of the art that you do see is the current art that we are running with on most of these cards. We do have some placeholder inside the deck, and we'll, you know, be switching those out as the thing goes. But most of the art that you'll see in the starter decks are our art. So, well, all of it's our art, but you'll see some of the art change, is what I mean to say.
Yep.
You have any other dirty plans for me there, Bear?
And then I'll attack you here.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. We go ahead and reveal one more essence. Creatures are getting +1. I don't think that matters.
And then I will pass.
Awesome. Well, we know what this card is. Okay. Is that actually what I wanted now that I know that? Unrest, I now have 9 mana. Let's go. Ooh, okay. This is getting brutal.
Yeah, no, the Kickstarter will be international, so over in the UK you will be able to get it. we're looking at working with different distributors and international shippers. So I come from like a shipping and logistics background. That's like what I've been doing the most at Nord Games, which is where I work currently. And yeah, we ship all internationally and everything like that. So this game will be as well.
You guys are quite familiar with that, yeah. Which is good to have people with expertise on the team.
Yeah.
Okay, I have many lines of play here. I think I need to do some wild stunts in order to make this viable, though. Cards in hand? Zero.
And
0
one
cards
up.
in hand.
That one mana is sitting unrested. Be terrified. You never know. I think you know, but
I think I know. All right, 6 for Summon Bears. Creating 2 3/3 tokens. Of course, I have the Cauldron up, so
awesome.
it's going to get another +1.
ooh, okay.
And I'm going to decide where these bears go. I think we get to go here.
Yep.
And we get to go here. Oh, actually, is this what I want to do?
Well, cool. I mean, if you want to share it around with anyone that you know, any LGSs that you think are would be interested, yeah, we're looking at supporting LGSs from the ground up. Like that's one of the big things we come from is like we want players to be able to play it, and we want LGSs to be able to have the means to run games and things like that. So
it is a huge part of our goal.
yeah.
All right, so this isn't going the way that I wanted to, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, you got three remaining. You
I
can
do.
almost contest like everything.
Yeah, the problem is I have 2 essence left. So
Yep.
we're going to use the bears one after another in, good fashion to get rid of this Krub.
All right, I won't discard any non-cards from hand to do anything. So the
So,
Krub is gone.
That's kind of what I had to do what I needed, so we'll be happy with our choices here. I'll use the remaining 3. Do I want to do that? Do I want to just spend 2 and make a little temporary token? Yeah, I think we'll spend all 3.
Okay.
And we'll get ourselves this little buddy. And place it here. I will just be contesting more creatures. I can't actually defeat anything else, so I'm gonna pass back to you. Go ahead.
All right.
Ooh, this is going hard for me.
We will draw our final card because I think we got this.
Really?
I think so. Depending on what you're all tapped out, you are
I'm
all
all
rested
rested.
down.
Is this really the end of me? Did you rush me down finally?
I think so. So we will go 5.
It took long enough for Boaz to pull out.
And we will play out Boaz. So we will advance Boaz from the Paragon
I
zone.
knew that was coming.
He flips on over.
That he does.
He has multi-attack 2. So what we're going to do here is we're going to attack one of the bears.
Alrighty, that will take him out.
And then we will use the other one to attack the other bear.
Alright, that does not take him out.
Yep. And then we will use our Trickster to finish the job.
That gets him.
We will then attack you. Let's see. We'll attack you with Kruv.
Reveal. Our revealed card is move target adjacent creature to another space. Oh, you know what? I need to continue contesting what I've got, so go ahead.
And then we'll attack you here.
Alrighty, last card. Now, I'm not dead from this.
Yep.
Everybody gets +1 to their health.
And then,
you do have to attack me one more time.
I do have to attack you one more time. And
Which I don't see an
misplayed.
Let's go, boys. We're in it for one more turn.
You got one more turn. I will pass.
Okay, so we're drawing our card. This is the heart of the cards here.
Yep.
That is some heart of the cards.
Nice.
All right, 10 mana. This is our full Monty. This is everything we've got here.
Turn it around.
Gotta make this count. Can we make it count though?
Are you able to remove Boaz? So Boaz has an interesting ability called counterattack. Anytime Boaz is attacked, he will attack back, basically dealing his damage directly. So we will see if Jay has the means to remove Boaz, or I mean, you could contest Boaz. So
we're gonna play more bears. So I'm gonna get 2 tokens back, and we're gonna go 1 here, 1 here, and that will contest Boaz.
Okay.
I will. That is a total of 6 mana. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
you
go
got
ahead and
4
separate a little bit of our mana out here, so that way I can do stuff. All right, that's 6. Then we're gonna spend 2 more, and we're gonna create a small little 1/1 token off of my Sylvia. So we're gonna put a blight into play, and we're gonna put that blight somewhere useful. Where is useful for this little blighty boy to go? Let's get as many things off the board as we can. We're gonna place him here.
Okay. I just need to hit you once, so.
You do need to just hit me once, which is a terrifying sentiment to be said. That's for sure. And then I have 2 more remaining, and I don't know if that's the most relevant thing I could ever do, but we're gonna still do it anyways. We're gonna pay 2, and we're gonna get ourselves another cauldron.
Okay, it might be.
It might be.
Makes those bears harder to remove. They're now 5 health.
Does.
5 HP on those bears.
We'll use this first bear.
Yes.
To attack the goblin.
You got the goblin.
1 goblin down. We're gonna use this new bear to attack this.
Yeah.
Yes,
got
him. I then have a few more things that I can do here. I think just getting rid of as many things that are out here as possible is my best play. So we're gonna use this little blight token and attack this.
All right, you got him.
I unfortunately must discard a card, which is my Umbral, which I was saving for a while because I really wanted to use him, but I think it's better to sacrifice him over my Cauldron. So it is what it is. We are then going to make the sad choice of using our little one bear, and I'm going to strike you, for your first essence.
All right.
Let's go.
So our first essence is look at the top card, and then we can keep it there. And so I will draw. I will look at it. I will keep that there.
Yes, Ross, there is a stack. Once we start resolving multiple cards, you can see that play out. Very similar to other card games. We call it a chain in our game as well, I believe, correct?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. Doesn't work like the other card game that uses a similar terminology. It works more like Magic, but...
It is closer to Magic stack.
Yes, just with a little different name.
It's basically first in, first out, or last out. First in, last out, so...
Yes.
That's what we...
Go ahead, Bear.
All right, so we will draw our card.
Evil me.
We
it's
will
all up to this.
Get our mana unrested, our extra mana.
Did you win?
I think so. You're all tapped out? All right.
I'm all rested.
We'll go 4. We will play Odious Vanguard. When Odious Vanguard enters, it deals damage equal to the number of creatures your opponent controls to those creatures adjacent to him. So you currently control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will kill the bear. And that's...
I bumped him, but I didn't bump him enough.
That's just enough now
for
Boaz to come in and get that final attack.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. In practice, I drowned you. In online streams, you tend to come back and get me. So hey, yeah. I see how it is.
Yep.
That's really good. Okay. Yep. I've no more essence, and that is GG's.
That is game.
Boaz, I really thought I was gonna come back.
I was gonna say I had a really strong start. I definitely was able to get the low guys out and just keep them coming the entire game.
And a solid draw right there. I think there's a lot of draws that might have been dead there, and that was definitely one that took me out.
Yeah.
You needed to get rid of one blocker, so any removal or strong creature, I guess, would have taken.
Yeah, even burning hands, I don't think would have been enough. Maybe.
Maybe.
I think I could have taken out the top token. Oh no, but you took out my other guy. You removed enough of my low guys that I think I
don't think mattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think what was really happening there was I was baiting on you drawing anything but a big creature.
Yep. Well, let's you want to roll for new decks, or you want to run it back?
I'm gonna roll for a new deck. I don't know about you.
Okay. Yeah.
But I like having a new deck. I'm doing the same thing. Sylvia's gonna stay in for me here. We're just gonna roll.
All right. Well,
I'm playing Sylvia.
Staying Sylvia. I will switch out to Zephyr.
Thank you, Ross. Appreciate the follow, my good man.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna be playing Zephyr. I'm just gonna get the snot beat out of me today. I feel. I think this is Jay's a punching bag day.
Totally
but
a
I'm
possibility.
Going first, so maybe not. All right, I learned my lesson the hard way. We're gonna reorganize.
That also honestly has a part to do with it.
Yeah,
it goes to show how important your essence deck in a certain order may be.
Yes, and especially against a small aggressive fight like that. Let's see, what are we doing here?
So the essence deck, the way it works is once you run out, you need to get striked one more time once you were hit that last time you were out. Up until then, you were basically still in the game. Yes, there are plans for a lot of essence manipulation decks that are themed around essences. Since we are a fantasy game, one of the things we'd really like to do is a Lich down the road that uses its essence decks to its own advantage. So, yeah, the essence deck we wanted to keep fairly simple for the first set, just so everyone could get used to it. And also, this essence deck that we are using right now is only the starter deck essence cards. There are extra essence cards that will be available in the set. Those essence cards are domain locked, so your Paragon will indeed be able to play the essence of its own domains.
Yes, it will. So, yeah, domain locked essence is definitely a huge part of the essence deck going forward. There will still be some domainless essence that will come out, especially you'll see a lot of those usually in starter decks. They're a little less powered, but hey, you can use them in any deck, so might as well.
Yeah.
Domain locked ones will usually play with a set mechanic and or a mechanic of a Paragon. If it doesn't directly affect one of those things, it will definitely be something that you want, most likely. However, generic cards that would maybe draw you cards, things like that in the essence deck are always going to be good, so don't count those out. There's cards that will definitely surprise you when we move forward.
Yep.
Especially in second set. Yeah, I can't wait until we get to set 2 and set 3 and really explore all of the decks at that point.
Yep.
All right, I'm going first because you beat the spot out of me.
Yeah, it is kind of like One Piece, where your life is an extra set of cards, but instead of coming from your deck, we decided to design them directly, give them purpose. Not saying they don't work well in One Piece. One Piece is my main trading card game as of recent, so.
Yeah, that's your big one. I'm getting into Lestrals right now, which has been a lot of fun. I've been playing that online with random people, and they just released a hand app for it, so I've been playing that.
Nice.
Man,
it is
I've been playing
it's
every
good.
TCG.
Yeah, same. I'm in a just trying to play as many as I possibly can.
One Piece is one card game that I have not played yet. I've learned the rules and I've gotten that far with it, but since I don't live near anybody else, I'm kind of the stuck in the ether person in the team, so I don't really have access to LGS nearby me. Closest one is 30 minutes. Makes me sad. Hopefully at some point I will relocate closer to an LGS at some point and get some games in with some people, some like-minded folk.
I gotta get Sim set up for you for OP so that we can play.
But yeah, I think in addition, of course, we're going to be streaming a ton of Paragon going forward, but I could foresee us also playing some of the games just for fun.
Yeah.
Since, doing some co-streaming with you has been entertaining as all heck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and draw my 5 cards.
Oh, yeah. I should do that as well.
Yeah.
As far as extra turn cards go, maybe. We'll see. I'm excited for this first set.
See.
There is some cooked up stuff that I am, once it goes to constructed, I'm very excited to see what people start making.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have 2. You know what? Actually, because I'm playing against Zephyr, I'm gonna put 3 cards down. I know it's Zephyr shenanigans.
I kind of want to keep this. I think since we're gonna toss this guy. So the way our mulligan works in this game, you basically choose the number of cards in your hand that you do not wish to have. You put it to the side. You draw back up to maximum hand size, and then you shuffle that card back on in. Interesting.
Now, I know a lot of people have the feeling of like, oh, this must be combo heavy and oriented. Combos, although they definitely do exist in Paragon and they'll exist further going through, this is a mulligan that is very familiar to some other TCGs. And as long as we keep it in check, it shouldn't be too oppressive. We can always change it going forward if people really do feel passionate about it. But it's the mulligan that we feel best with going with right now. It doesn't overly accelerate any given combos that we've seen, and gives both players just the best chance to play the hands that they want to be playing.
Yeah,
and that's what we want to do here. We want people to be playing the cards that they, they want the most.
Agreed. I don't want it to feel like, oh, I lost because I didn't see this, or I mean, it's going to happen. It is
of course. Every TCG has a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Better than no mulligan. That is true.
Yeah, true.
I play a ton of Yu-Gi-Oh. The amount of times I wish I could mulligan just 1 card away.
That's so real. As far as limited goes, yes, we're looking at being able to support sealed as well as draft. So we have been thinking about that from the get-go with this game because both of us play a lot of limited, mainly draft. Yeah.
We play a ton of cubes. I am a person who's dedicated most of my life to collecting every dead card game in the world and making a draftable cube out of it, so that way people can play old games that don't exist any longer and wouldn't be able to because there's just not a community for them. So I bring those around with me to different places and let people just try out old games that don't exist anymore. I love cube formats.
Yeah,
and of course we play Magic Cube probably the most.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start off. I'm going to, much like last game, I'm going to go ahead and start with 1 mana, but passing, unfortunately, yet again.
Yeah, I think for us, I will draw. We will get our 1 mana, and I will also pass. Zephyr's deck is quite interesting. You'll see some stuff fairly quickly.
End of your turn. I'm going to flash in a creature.
Okay,
so this creature has Quicken.
I
didn't need to use Flash. Yeah.
You're all good.
Terminology is all over the place. Didn't need to speak. Okay, so terminology for our game is called Quicken. You've seen this game in many different things. You can play it during your opponent's turn. I'm going to go ahead and do that since he didn't play anything. It's not getting contested, and he's ending his turn. And I'm just going to have a nice little 1/1. I'm going to put him in the corner.
Yes.
So that way he feels happy and safe in his little home.
Heroic Sprite is terrifying.
And then I'll draw a card and recover my mana. Gain my mana for a turn. And we're at 2. I'll go ahead and strike you.
All right. So we will
reveal that essence.
Look at the top, and then I will put that on the bottom.
Let's go.
All right. Still up to you. Unless you're not playing anything for 2.
I don't have any... yeah. Nope. I've got nothing else to do. It is your turn. Go ahead.
Are you sure you got nothing else to do? I'm helping you out here. You got this.
Oh.
We did just change Sylvia's ability from 3 to 2.
I could.
Or I should say back to
something. 2. You know what? If you're Boaz, I would actually pass. But since you're Zephyr and I don't expect you to do anything weird, I'm going to go ahead and just, make a little Blighty token. Thank you for reminding me.
No.
It is only 2 mana. I can make a little 1/1 off of my Paragon, and I'm going to go ahead and do that.
All right.
So go ahead.
So we will draw. We will...
I'm over here looking at some really cool spells that I was going to cast, but you know what? You're right. You're Zephyr.
So you may start in with our game with 5, but maximum hand size is 7. So we will get
max hand size.
Up to max hand size, and then we will do a cool mechanic called Stealth. So the way Stealth works, for 2, you can play it out face down into the combat zone. It is just seen as a card, but the moment that it gets targeted by an attack, it will flip itself face up and at that point, it will activate its appear ability if it has one.
Mm-hmm.
In doing so, I gain 1 soul counter.
Yep.
And then,
I'm going to activate my heroic spirit, and once per turn, move it to an adjacent space. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, things going to be annoying.
My turn?
Yeah.
All right. Draw a card. Before recovering, I'm going to move the sprite one more time.
Sure.
Recover. Gain a mana.
Trying to get that sprite over there.
Yeah, you know, I got to protect my little boogie boy.
It's not going to make it. It's going to be close.
What does that mean? All right. I learned my lesson last time we were playing. I'm going to use my Twig Light to flip this card.
All right.
And attack it.
Flips on up. When it appears, it will deal 2 damage to the sprite.
To the...
Or the Twig Blight. Yeah.
Twig Blight? Yeah. So that's the adjacent card?
Yep.
You know what?
Gonna save it? By all means.
Yeah, I could. How much mana is this thing used to? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let that happen.
Okay.
You've got it, sir.
Yay.
Okay.
Our Dark Mental did the thing. Good job, Dark Mental. You're terrifying. I love this artwork. This one.
I'm gonna eat it. Giant spider for 3 from the top ropes.
Okay.
Devour 2. This is my favorite mechanic in our game. Devour allows you to, when you command a card, place it over the. Well, basically, it gets to eat a creature of the mana cost of whatever the Devour is, or less, coming on over top where it is and taking up its space. Yeah. So this is one of the best removals in the game. However, there's very few and far between cards that devour above 2 or even 3. So don't get your hopes up for Devour 4 and 5, although they do exist. Possibly.
Maybe. There's
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, man. I can't wait for the set to come out.
I know. I want more people to see the rest of what we've done. There is some chances in some of the private plays that we've shown some of the other cards off. So, hey, really good reason. Come play with us. And then I'm going to go ahead and strike your essence once more.
All right. I will look at the top. And I will also put that on the bottom.
And then I'm going to go ahead and relinquish my turn back to you. Go ahead.
All right. So we will draw. Oh, interesting. So now the question becomes, I'm going to take damage.
Mm-hmm.
Or do I care? You know what?
You care? Just let me have it.
I'll let you have it. Zafir doesn't mind taking some damage. It'll be okay.
Wow.
So I'm going to play Crown.
Crown.
When an ether card you control with appear is turned face up, gain a soul counter. So now whenever my ether creatures are flipped face up, I will gain an extra soul counter. So now I can get one for placing them down and flipping them up, which then allows me to use Zafir's ability. On this side, I can pay 2 soul counters to create a Death Fiend, and on the other side, we can pay 2 soul counters to move Zafir. I forgot to show this off, but Zafir is double-sided for his artwork. This is a stretch goal, so once we reach this stretch goal, all Paragons will be double-sided for their artwork. But we needed some to test and show off, and so this is Zafir's other side. So.
Yeah, and he's looking good on that other side. I really want those. Also, promo arts. Man, are some of the promo arts.
Yeah.
We should get those. Hit those stretch goals.
All right. And then I will pass.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. I'll recover 3 mana. Give myself 1 more.
Yeah.
All right, we have 4 mana in the house.
Okay.
And a free open board to pester you as much as I want.
Hey. How's it going,
Let's go
Dave?
ahead and start off with a Rally Hornblower.
Oh.
3 mana. Subdate.
Yeah, we just chilling, working on the game, showing it off. If you haven't already,
strike you for 1.
All right, I'll take it. Move a creature, which we don't have any currently.
I'm surprised you put that up high on this guy's deck.
Yeah, I know.
I'll strike 1 more time.
I will.
It's all about placing
+1 health. Yeah, exactly.
Zephyr is one of the ones where you definitely want to place any creature buffs or any creature augmentations probably late, because that's when they become
It's true.
useful for Zephyr.
Yeah,
but since I striked you for 2, I'm going to go ahead and pass back to you.
All right. So we will draw. We will start doing all of our shenanigans now.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to take some damage. We're at 6. But now we can rest 2. Now let's see. How do we want to do this?
Oh, indeed.
So let's go like this here.
Ooh, contesting 2 cards. Brutal.
And then we will go 2, and we will place... Actually... yeah, that's still fine. Oh, so we got a counter for that.
Yeah, you did?
Now... How do I want to do this? We're gonna do 2. We're gonna place another one out.
Wow.
Let's do it here.
Brutal. And you're all rested?
And then we are all
contested.
rested. And then
Alrighty.
what I will do is I will...
You have more?
Yes. I will spend 2 to bring this guy out. Now, how do I want to do this?
I see.
Let's see. So you can move at the my turn, move if you want.
Yep.
So no matter where I put this, it's potentially just going to die, but that makes you move it out of the way.
That's true.
Or do we want to funnel you in more? You know what? I'll throw it over here. We're gonna contest. We're gonna contest the spider.
I thought that was the play. Honestly,
I think it is the play.
I think the play, because I think the heroic sprite's gonna get you no matter what.
Yeah, no, that's what I was just thinking. Yeah. Yo.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
For my
How
turn?
you doing? How's it going, King? And then yes, I will pass.
All right. End of your turn. I'm gonna go ahead and move this sprite out of the way.
Sure.
You saw that coming. I did too.
Yep.
And I will also. Is there anything else I want to do? You know what? Nope. We'll save that card for later. So we'll go ahead and start our turn. We'll draw and recover. And let's go ahead and get
see how
ourselves.
this plays out.
All right. So
But yeah,
we have 5 mana.
Day King, if you guys are interested in joining the Paragon Discord, here is the Discord link, and then here is the link to the Kickstarter page. The Kickstarter will be going live on the 30th.
We are sitting at 1982. All right, come on, guys, let's keep it going.
I know. Wow, we're almost at 2,000.
Let's get it. Hitting 2,000 is gonna be feeling good. I as long as we hit that before we go live, I'll be super stoked.
Yeah, we got this. We're so close.
Oh yeah, we do.
We're so close. Oh, chilling. Dude, Palward's always fun. So is Valheim, honestly. I haven't played Valheim in forever.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my giant web weaver and attack your little tiny guy.
In response, I will let it die.
I was like, what do you have in response, my good sir? All right, rally Hornblower into the face down up card.
Okay, so this will flip on up. I will gain a soul counter. This will also trigger. I will flip face down your card.
Oh, yeah, you already flipped it for me.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I loved it.
Rug of Smothering allows you to flip a non-token creature face down.
Rude.
So now as long as I don't attack it, it can sit there face down all at once.
Actually, factually rude. I'm going to go ahead and use my little sprite to assault you for 1.
Okay. I'll be assaulted for 1. I can move, so I will move.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and use my once per turn on my turn and move my heroic sprite over here by 1.
That works.
That is a plan that I have. Okay, so I haven't used any of my mana yet. I'm going to go ahead and rest 4 mana, and we're going to do the most necessary thing against the fear, and that's use Destruction
right.
Sphere, destroy target item, remove that crown before it becomes much more of a problem and a headache for me than it already is. And I'm going to go ahead and relinquish my turn back to you. Go ahead.
All right. So let's go. Yo, how's it going, Chris? And now we're up to... Oh, I need to draw first. And then we're up to 5. So now we get to do the silly shenanigans. So, I will start by using Zephyr's ability. I'll spend 2. I will place this here.
Cool. That sounds nice.
I will then spend 4 to place this here.
Rude.
All right. We're getting rid of
I'm going to, in response, move...
Okay.
Wait, hold on. So the token is new, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and move back over here.
That's fine. So we'll go ahead and attack into the sprite.
Yep. Dead sprite.
All right. And then...
Oh, actually, hold on. I lied. I lie a lot. Sprite's going to stay here. Why? Because you're only attacking for 2, right?
Yep.
And you're not fully rested, though?
Nope.
You have 1 left? All right, we're going to do something different here. We're going to go ahead and quicken a bull strength and put a +1 counter on my boy.
All right. That works.
We're going to keep him alive.
And then...
just for people who don't know, and of course, if you guys have any questions at any time, go ahead and ask us, but we're going to go ahead and explain something here really quick, which is, since this is new for today, placing a +1/+1 counter on a creature, +1/+1 in our game means that if you're getting the first part, the +1, results in all the diamonds, which is the top, right, left, and bottom.
Yep,
all getting +1 to that, and the second half of it, the other +1, is always referring to the health. So it is always symmetrical on the first part, and it is always health on the bottom part. So that's how 1/1s work in our game.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
And then I will pass.
All right, I really wish my card wasn't face down, but we're going to go ahead and draw, recover.
Yep.
Confusing just saying. The 1/1 counters? +1 to all attacks, +1 to your health. That is the straightforward way to think of that every single time that you see it. But if you have any other problems with that, go ahead and let us know. So I'm going to go up 1 more.
Yeah. Well, have a good time, Dave. And yeah, basically it's just saying all of its attack power is getting buffed by 1, and then its HP is getting buffed by 1.
Yep. Oh, the skull is so annoying. We're going to go ahead and play ourselves some bears.
All
so
right.
6 mana for 2 bears, which is probably one of the best cards in this deck because it seems to overperform every time it does perform.
It does do quite well.
We're going to get our 2 bears right here. I'm going to start off the day with using Heroic Sprite to attack this card.
Okay.
For 3.
It's 2.
Huh? Oh, it is 2. Hold on. I lied. Hold on. On my turn, I'm going to move it 1 space and I'm going to attack you with it.
All right.
Sorry.
In
Strike
response,
you for 1. I know how to play this game.
All of my creatures gain +1 health until the end of turn.
I should never have striked you
yes!
first.
Haha!
All right. My bear's going to attack Flame Skull.
You got it.
My bear's going to attack Flame Skull.
I'll take it.
You get 1 extra card from my mistakes. All right. Then I'm going to strike you with my spider, last creature.
All right. I can move a creature.
Yeah, you can. Where are you doing that?
Do I want to... See, now Sprite's just going to move again. Do I want to move and be able to kill a bear? I think so. So we'll move over here. I need to get rid of these bears.
Yeah, that's pretty true. You're going to have to pump them.
Yep.
Good luck on that one. Yeah, go ahead. I'll end my turn.
All right. So.
Pretty much like
first,
Hearthstone gotcha. Yeah, there you go.
First we draw. Then we get our mana.
It's the same
We're up
way
to 6.
+1 counters work in most games.
Okay. Now, what are our options? options. I think ultimately... I think ultimately we're just going to keep contesting stuff. Because this is just silly.
You have so many cards. How do you always have more cards than me?
Well, I'm not going to in just a second here. So, we'll do one here.
Alrighty, one creature down.
And then what we will do is we will go to more. We will go here.
We've blocked in the Sprite, boys.
We finally blocked in the Sprite. We get another one.
So, for people who are wondering, just really quick, when you have priority on your turn, so I didn't do anything in response to him playing this creature, so it went back to his priority. This is a little nuts and bolts, but we can get into it really quick.
Yeah,
so
sure.
He had priority again to do something. He chose to stealth a creature and or command a creature, either which way. When doing so, before paying anything, just in declaring so, you choose the space that you're going to select, which is going to be this space, which means in response, I cannot move this little guy into the space because this space is technically, even though it doesn't have a card yet, already declared to have a card. Then you finish casting it or stealthing it. Either which way, it resolves down here, and I still can't move here because this can only move into an open place. So, that is now trapped.
Yep. And then, what shall we do? For the last two, we will throw this.
Wow, you're really going all out.
Here. We'll get this here. We'll then spend 2, and we will get one of these guys.
Yep.
Let's just put it there.
All right. This is a heck of a board for me to come back on.
And then I will pass.
Drawing a card. Oops, not the thing I wanted to do.
Could have contested the spider, but we'll take 1 more damage from it. Even though it's getting real scary.
Right, 7 mana. We can work with this. 7 mana is a lot of fun. Oh, all right. This bear will attack this creature.
All right, it'll die.
Yep, that's the hopes and dreams. This sprite will attack this face down creature.
All right, it'll flip on face up, and I will flip the sprite face down.
Rude. All right. Well, that's what we wanted because you can't flip down tokens, which is a very interesting thing to occur. So I'm going to use this token creature to attack this guy.
You got him.
We are then going to, let's see, use 2 mana to make a 1/1 blighty token creature.
All right.
You've stuck so many of my cards face down, sir. This is just unfair.
It's so silly. There are 2 cards.
I
don't know. That's probably got a lot of work in.
We'll use this guy to attack this guy.
You got it.
It got a lot of work done, so I'm happy for it. That's for sure.
Still got 5 to work with.
Yep, we're gonna rest 3 more.
So you have 2 left.
Yep, 2 left. 3 more rested. And we're gonna play ourselves a horn blower.
I haven't played Valorant in a very long time.
So 1 horn blower.
Okay.
Actually, it's actually a better spot, oddly enough. Maybe. Could be lying to myself here. So we're gonna try this. And then the last piece of resistance is little web. We're gonna strike you 1 more time.
All right. My creatures gain +1 health. Are you gonna you attacking with this guy? No.
No. You know, funny enough, I think we're perfectly fine letting that just sit there.
Okay.
I'm just saying, maybe I'm the crazy one.
So let's see. How are we gonna do this? So I think our best bet is to pay 7 because we're up to 7. To play out Column Golem.
Ooh,
You have 1 up.
I do have 2 up.
You have 2 up.
I do have 2 up.
Oh, interesting. All right, we'll start here. Since you don't have a cauldron out, we'll attack the bear.
All right, we're going to go ahead and, for 1 mana, prevent the next 4 damage that would be dealt to target creature.
Okay. And then with the second attack, I will attack the bear.
Which will not kill him, sir.
Why?
The next 4 damage.
Oh, I thought. I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you want to attack my sprite?
Interesting. No, I don't think I want to attack the sprite, just because you might have another of these, and then you would save the sprite as well.
Right.
I will be. I guess we should add until end of turn on Barkskin, so I will do
Is
that.
the wording on that a little funny?
Yeah.
Because, that's not a hovering effect. That is an in-turn effect.
Yeah, it just needs to know when it's going to end.
Mm-hmm.
And then what shall I do?
If that stayed forever, that'd be too powerful.
Yes. Let's attack the sprite.
All right, so we are going to direct the other attack into the sprite, which will devastate my little spritey boy.
Yep.
Which is so sad.
Yeah. And then, I will pass.
How much health does this little guy have? 6. That's a monstrosity of a card.
Yeah.
All right, end of your turn. I will go ahead and rest 1 more mana. And we're going to
Play in
try
a new
to
sprite?
do as much as we can
Oh, okay.
and play another sprite. And we're going to play it down here, actually.
That's fine.
Because I forgot. This is my creature.
I think that's game then.
Draw a card and recover. Oh,
Yeah.
is that really game?
I think so.
Did I get you?
Yeah, we'll see. You need to hit me 3 times.
I can do that. Watch me. Actually, yeah, there's 3 currently open.
Yeah, there's 3 currently open.
Cards in hand? 2, and you're rested?
I'm rested. Yep.
All right, Giant Web Weaver.
All right. Put a creature on the bottom. I'll put this guy on the bottom.
Blight.
All right. Put a creature on the bottom. I'll put this guy on the bottom.
Is this finally my epic win, guys? Do I finally get to redeem myself
You
from
do.
losing? How many games in a row on stream now? Did I win at all last week?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
beat me
remember
once.
anymore.
Yeah, I was playing
Okay,
Boaz.
so we're going tied. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is 2 and 2.
It's 2 and 2.
All right, cool. Then I'll hit you with my.
All right, you got it.
Sprite to finish it.
GG.
These little sprites can come in very clutch for closing out a game.
Yeah, the fact that they can just move freely is quite hard to deal with.
Yep.
You have to
it
lock
is.
them in a
Movement
corner.
in the game is super powerful.
Yeah. All
One
right.
of our favorite 1-drops for sure.
It is a fun card.
Yeah, I love that card.
We had.
Wow, you shut down
Yeah, it's
2
funny.
things with those rugs.
Those rugs are nice. Rugs came in
Those
clutch.
rugs are really nice.
Rugs came in clutch. I feel like I should have gone a little bit more aggro trying to take out that spider, but I needed to survive.
You left that sitting there, just doing whatever it wanted for a while.
I needed that bear to die. That's what I needed to
Yeah.
do. But
Nope, defensive spells are actually kind of good in our game sometimes.
combat tricks
solid.
are quite annoying to deal with sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah, it can be the entire difference. Well, thank you, Bear. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got another game in this week. We'll definitely get some more in later this week too. Hopefully.
I was gonna say, yeah, like this
next week,
weekend.
this Friday.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
see.
and
So
if people want to play us, like I said, join us in the Paragon Discord. Also join our personal Discords if you want to as well. You can bug us there. I mean, I'm available
That's
in
true.
multiple places.
yeah. We're always down to get some games in, play everybody. But
Yep.
so this has been what we've been working on. It's going live on the 30th, so less than 2 weeks now, which is kind of crazy. Next
Oh,
Tuesday
yeah.
it'll be 1 week away, which is insane. But yeah, go drop the link to the Kickstarter in all of your favorite Discords. Tell all of your friends about it.
Yeah, go spread it to your friends. Go bug your neighbor.
Yeah,
Anybody.
Anybody.
Doesn't matter who.
Yeah. Get them to follow the campaign. Let's get to 2,000 followers. I know we can do it. And then here's the link to the Discord as well.
We're so close. Just a little bit further, guys. It's
funny, like, I feel like the Zephyr Boaz matchup is the one that scares me the most, but for some reason I just couldn't handle. I had Nyx and stuff in hand to start coming down next turn. So I think if I had gone first, it'd be slightly a different match here.
Yeah, I think I drew the lowest end I could possibly do with Sylvia, and that just let me needle you to death.
Yeah, it did.
Which is kind of a oddity for her.
Yeah.
I feel like she's usually that mid-game, late-game deck, but no, she just... I even had another Sprite in my hand.
Oh, I know, too. That Sprite was... It was work to get rid of it. I needed something to kill it way earlier, like my Devour or something like that.
Mm-hmm. No, we're gunning for you, man.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think the easiest way to remove that Sprite is probably Devour. But...
Devour the Sprite because I can't move out of that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's...
I was trying to log it down for so long. I'm like, just please stop moving. Stop going around. I don't even know how I pinged. All right. Well, if you guys have any questions, let us know. You guys can always hit us up on Discord and stuff like that. I think I'm going to go make some dinner. And
that is exactly what I'm looking forward right now.
We'll catch you guys next time.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks for joining us. And shoot us questions in the Discord. We'll answer those in the Discord as well as next stream possibly. So
yeah,
I'll see you guys then.
Take care, you guys.